I just want to welcome everyone for joining us today this morning. I have a few quick announcements to go through. As usual, we ask everyone to rename themselves to a first and last name, a recognizable name. I think Chuck has sent out a text message to you if you need help to reach out to the tech team members today. That's Chuck and Anthony. Just want to mention real quickly that the 2023 class was filled. It filled up rather quickly. It's all going to be online this time around. It's going to be in the evening. The next time we offer it, the plan is to be in person, but that could change with what occurs in this summer's class. We are going to meet one time in person on July 15th, and I'm asking the committee chairs to send representatives on that day so you can represent your group to the new class. And class size is probably going to be somewhere in the low 50s, I expect. They're still doing their background checks as we speak. And then I was going to mention a few other things. I want to thank Pam Hosmer and others for their work. They're actually up there in the Durwood demonstration garden right there today with their youth program they have going on. I want to thank particularly also, in addition to Pam, is Ken Hoyle and Mary Jo. We're working closely with Pam, getting this program on. It's meeting throughout the month of May. I think later on, Carol and Renew will have a link for if you wish to sign up. I think there's still some open slots, but we are getting good participation. I'm really happy about that. I'm really proud that we have this opportunity to showcase our demonstration garden at Durwood to others, particularly the youth. And then on May 13th, Terry Valenti's got her program well underway, but I think she might be looking for some additional help. And I think there'll be a link coming out later on about that program on May 13th. It's a Saturday, and sometimes Saturday programs, are well suited for some master gardeners, but not all. But I hope you can help, Terry, if you have the time. I know later on we're going to be talking about the plant swap, and also I want to mention that the upcoming monthly meeting in June is going to be live, face-to-face. It's not an educational speaker that day, but that's our June social event. But in September, I am planning to have face-to-face meeting at the fairgrounds, and one of our own will be speaking there. Eric Winger will update us on lawn care in here in Montgomery County. So we're going to give that a try. Hopefully you can make it out there to the fairgrounds. And for some of you, you know where that is. And for a few of us, maybe in the last couple of years, they may not be aware that in the past, we would meet at the Montgomery County Fairgrounds because of our group size. And hopefully we'll get a good turnout there in September. And at this point, I think Renew is up next. And
yep, thanks so much, Steve. Good morning, everyone. Just a few announcements today. The first is a big thank you to the hundreds of master gardeners who paid their voluntary dues already. If you still do want to contribute this year, there is in the written announcements, there'll be details about how you can do that. Steve mentioned the plant swap, which will be May 9th. There's some information in the April issue of The Seed on page 4 if you wanted to read more about the plant swap. Steve also mentioned about the garden educators and children's events. So all of our sign-up opportunities will be included with more detail in our written announcements that Carol will distribute this morning. So look out for those and look out for the following one-time events. So there is an opportunity at the dedication and celebration of the Lee Dennison Neighborhood Garden, which is in Chevy Chase. That opportunity will be also on May 13th, a very popular day for volunteering opportunities. On May 20th, there'll be an opportunity to volunteer at the 10th Annual Community Health Day at Montgomery College in Germantown. So lots of opportunities there. And finally, for the community events, we have in June, the Strawberry Festival. So we'll be looking to identify volunteers for Saturday, June 3rd, morning and afternoon, and Sunday, June 4th, late morning to the afternoon. So again, look in the written announcements for more details on that. And then finally, I want to extend a big thank you to Desiree Yang and the Seed Newsletter Committee for launching the index of the seed. And that is a very detailed spreadsheet in spreadsheet form, but an index of all of our topical articles. So if you're looking for information on a specific topic, you can head straight to that index. It's now published on the website, and there's detailed directions about how you can complete your search and access some really good information from so many of our contributors over the last 3 years. So big thank you to Deborah Kleinberg, PJ Desio, who spent months indexing the articles, and others on the team. So thank you. And that concludes all the announcements. I'll transition over to Linda.
Sorry, I was having technical difficulties unmuting. Here we go. All right. Good morning, everybody. Let me get started. There we go. That looks much better. Okay. Well, happy May. I haven't seen a lot of these bumblebees and carpenter bees out lately, but hopefully with the sunshine, we'll see more and more. So this is your May Master Gardener recognition. And I want to start with the spring conference. And we had many, many speakers. So Tom Molzinski, Eric Wenger, Marie Rojas, Betty Chichi, Miapo Martin, and Mary Kay Smith. And you can see what they spoke about. And then a lot of the organizers. So Debbie Kleinberg compiled pictures, bios, and short descriptions of each of the talks to get out. Ann Kelly and Eleni Martin did a lot of the public relations and signing and trying to get information out to the public to try to get them to sign up. So that was great. Marie Rojas designed the Spring into Action logo and theme. Michael Parazer did the evaluation form. He distributed raffle items and also some trees that Mary Kay Smith donated as part of her talk. Sue Kuklovich for recruiting volunteers for the setup, the coffee and snacks, and the cleanup. Steve and his team for setting up the Eventbrite registration and for extending the registration so that they can make sure the conference was full. Emily Hill for coordinating the lunches with the caterer and the master gardeners and the attendees. Karen Eppinger and Linda Waters for greeting everybody that day. Dick Evans, Anthony Vendroska, and Sue DeGraba for being the tech team. You know, they keep us going. Joe Ginther, Kathy Kircher, and Debbie Kleinberg for being the moderators to try to keep all the sessions on time. So big thank you to all those folks. And then we're also doing years of service today. So 5 years of service for the class of 2018. So there's always confusion about this, but your intern year counts. So 2018, 2019, 2020, 21, 22, those are the years you've completed. So that's your 5 years. And now you'd be starting your 6th year. So these are our 5 years of service. Lauren, Michaela, Linda, Lori, Tom, George, Nancy, Mary Jo, Karen, Alex, Mandy, Howard, Wendy, Ellie, Robin, Carol, Robin, Dave, Sonja, Effie, Mark, Craig, and Desiree. So I just want to note that this is my class. So yay, 2018. Okay, 10 years of service. These would be the people from 2013. So Mary Ellen, Esther, Sandra, Barbara, Lauren, Robin, Larry, Diane, Sherry, Marcia, Janet, Teresa, Martha, Marianne, Cindy, John, Suzanne, Melissa, and Judy. 15 years of service, class of 2008, Barb Bowman, Jenny Brown, Tina Burke, Eva Kaufman, Mary Dominique, Joan Gall, Tamio Gleason, Jerry Hall, Ruth Heltzer, Pam Hosmer, Sue Kuklovich, Catherine Lambert, Tricia Lynch, Robert Mecklenburg, Cecily O'Connor, and Taffy Turner. And 20 years of service, class of 2003, Maureen Baltray and Marjorie Prey. We don't have anybody from the class of 1998 that's 25 years of service. So we'll move on. So mentioned the plant swap that's coming up. That's coming this Tuesday, May 9th. It will be at the fairgrounds at noon. I would suggest you coming with your plants a little early, like 11:30, so you can get your plants up on the table and you can look around, see what you might be interested in picking up. Please make sure your plants have a tag with their common name and their botanical name. It's always helpful also if you can say whether it's shady or sunny, wet or dry. Just give us a little bit of information. Okay, and then it's also been mentioned about the June potluck picnic that will be at Durwood. It will start at noon. Although I didn't see it. Carol assures me that there's a sign up sheet, Google form that's gone out through the listserv, so please look for that. So for the picnic, please bring a dish to share and label your dish with what it is, and if it has common things that people might be allergic to, like nuts and things, you might want to label that as well. And in the sign up sheet, we're asking for people to come and help set up, as well as people to help clean up. So you can sign up for that, and those hours count as volunteer service. Okay, so how do we get the years of service pins to all of our members? Well, we're going to do it at the picnic. So we haven't done this for the last 2 years. So we're going to be giving years of service pins to the following classes. And we're going to do this a half hour before the picnic. So starting at 11:30, we'll be right out front on the sidewalk before the walkway into the building at Durwood. So if you are in the class of 2016, 2017, or 2018, you are eligible to get your 5-year service pin. So you'll need to come to the 5-year service pin table, give us your name, we'll cross you off our list, and you get a 5-year pin. If you're in the class of 2011, 2012, 2013, same thing. You'll get your 10-year service pin, come to the table, mark 10-year service, give us your name, and we'll get your pin, and so on. So for the class of 2006, 7, and 8, you get your 15-year service pin. If you're in the class of 2001, 2, or 3, you get your 20-year service pin. And if you happen to be in the class of 1996, 1997, or 1998, we'll have 25-year service pins available. So once again, that'll be a half hour before the June picnic. Please come and get your pins. Now, if you're not coming to the picnic, you can't get them, we will put them in the ballot room. We'll put them in a little envelope with your name on them, put them in the ballot room, and we'd like you to come and pick them up in the next couple weeks after the picnic. If you have any questions, you can let me know, Linda Barrett, and you can look me up. Okay. Stop my share. There we go. Okay, I think that's it.